Hello, this is Corinne from the North Balford Library with Lakeside Library Region, and welcome to episode 27 of Boredom Busters. So, it's been a while since we've done any science experiments, so I thought it might be fun to do some winter-themed science experiments. We're going to see how salt affects ice in a few different ways. We're going to use a string to lift an ice cube and make our own frost in a can. Let's get started. For the first experiment, you'll need a piece of string. I have this very pretty elastic gold string. You'll need some bowls. You'll need salt, water, and ice. For the second experiment, you'll need 2 tin cans. I've got these soup cans, more ice, and salt again. So let's start off with the more fun one. Set up your bowl and pour some water into it. And now, add a couple of ice cubes. Now take your string and try to pick up ice cubes with it. Doesn't really work, does it? Now, lay your string on the ice and sprinkle some salt over it. And wait 1 minute. Now, try lifting the string. So, why does this happen? The salt sprinkled on the ice causes it to start melting, and water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. But when salt touches the ice, it lowers the freezing point much lower than that. In order for the ice to melt, however, it has to absorb heat. The heat that it absorbs comes from what's around it, so the water near the ice cube, and some of this water becomes so cold that it refreezes, and the string becomes trapped. The string is now stuck, and you can lift the cube out of the water. Pretty cool, hey? What do you think would happen if you tried this with a couple of other types of salt, like rock salt, or bath salt, or like what you sprinkle outside to make it when you're trying to make it so the ice isn't so slippery? Give it a try. But let's do another experiment. Fill both of your cans with ice. And then shove a bag on top of it to keep the heat in. But with the second one, we're going to add salt as we fill it. And then we're going to shove the bag on top of this one. And now, which one will form frost first? Salt. has condensation. Salt has frost right here, and it's much colder. And the non-salted one is just cold. The reason why the salted can is forming frost while the can with only ice is forming condensation is because the salt lowers the freezing point of the ice, and because the ice is colder, it's making the can colder, which is freezing the water vapor that is melting from the ice. Kind of like how a freezer works. You can change up this experiment by trying without putting anything on top, trying with something that closes the can better, see what works better. I was debating about doing a third experiment about making hot ice, but that one takes more than an hour, so I'm going to save that one for the new year. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day and stay safe out there. Bye!